What's up? Welcome back. Today's test drive's a 1968 Mustang Fastback. This one here's got a 302 under the no power steering, upgraded pulleys. Pretty clean up under the engine bay here. What we're going to be doing is taking it down the road for a test drive, pointing out any kind of flaws so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Check us out at maplemotors.com. I have shipping, financing, I have 100 detailed pictures. All the inventory that we have available is on that website, and it's a very important part of Maple Motors, so you need to go there, look at that before you give us a call. It also has a brief description and about us section telling you everything about Maple Motors here. All right, that's enough talking. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. There we go. Get ready to take off. Anything I see, I will let you know. That's why I do these videos. Get my seatbelt on here. Oh. All hooked up. Engine temperatures at running temp about 185. Gas gauge around half a tank. Oil pressure's around 35. Let's see how she drives. I believe this was a 5-speed transmission car. And the clutch is letting right off the floor. It feels pretty good. As soon as I let off, it pulls. Checking the brakes. They're stopping. Looks like we got an open road here. Let's take advantage of it. Straight down the road, steering super tight. I mean, as soon as I turn, it turns. Does have that overdrive gear. That's nice. Nobody's behind us on the brakes. Just throwing everything forward. Yeah, they're stopping good. Back in second here. Give her a little goose. On the brakes. Running and driving wise, this one checking out good. Third signal is popping up on the dash. Still nobody behind us. It's popping up on both sides there. Pulling this parking lot here, we're going to go ahead and get some outside shots. I'm also going to do some undercarriage shots. A little stiff in the back. Car has been lowered, so there's a big old bump back there too. Look below in the description if you want to see what I use. Got Amazon links to everything down there. And if you buy it through this channel, through that link, it don't get me much, but it gives me a little bit. Pennies to the dollar, I guess. Okay, let's get these outside shots, have a little fun here. Okay, so on this car, I actually did the walk around video before I left the lot, and I'm gonna put it at the end, but it's the start basically. And I did notice one thing in the walk around video. I turned the car on and let it warm up for a second. Well, it was already at 180. I was like, man, that got warm fast. This temperature gauge is broke. That thing has already shot up to like 255. This car would have blew up. This is not. And under the hood here, you would hear crazy bubbling and all kinds of stuff. I actually had one the other day that did this. I ran a thermometer to it, which is a laser one. I ran it to the cap here. I ran it over there, and it's quiet. This thing will be going crazy. It starts up perfect. I'll show you here in just a second. It's not overheating. There's something wrong with that sensor that's telling the gauge, or it's wrong with the gauge. So keep in mind, faulty gauge. But yeah, I would definitely replace that. That's important. And of course, you know, it scared me a little bit too. I turned the car off. I was like, oh, let's check it out. As soon as it hit 230, I was like, yeah, that ain't right. Checked it out. I was like, that's not 230. And it's definitely not 255. That's outrageous. But yeah, let's start her up. Come on. Rolling backwards here. But yeah, the gauge is faulty. It's probably more like 200 since I've been circling the parking lot. Maybe even less than that. Let's go ahead and hit the road. Okay. Getting ready to head on out of here. We'll take the long route. What do y'all think? I like the long route. It's got a good exhaust tone too. We're just cruising through the parking lot right now, making our way to the other side here. No power steering, still easy to drive with one hand. Suspension's a little bit stiff on this one. Those mirrors are a little bit funky. I don't know if I'm too into them really, but I gotta get some glue for the rear view mirror. It got pulled off. We got it down there. Instead of putting that black one back up, we could get a billet one and stick it up there, and it'll match all the billet stuff in the car. Maybe a chrome one. stay quiet a little bit on these back roads just because it is a little bit longer, give you a good idea what this car sounds like overall. I like putting you in the driver's seat. The shifter makes it feel so comfortable. I feel like I'm driving a newer car. It's still an old car. You still want to push it into gears there. See, like I missed a gear just a second ago. Just there we go. Still got to get used to all the different styles of shifters and clutches. But this one does feel really good. It's nice and smooth. That fifth gear there, that's nice to have. Especially jumping up on the highway. And it's still pulling good through town. Of course, once we get back, I'll take the laser and shine it down on the radiator and pretty much all over the motor, kind of let you know it's not overheating. I wouldn't even be driving it right now. It's showing 250. That gauge is so off. If I did this at 250, the motor would pop. Old bump. You kind of hear it. So far, running and driving good, just needs a temp gauge. We made it back to the lot. I'm gonna pull in here and I guess conclude the day. We close in 15 minutes. Man, those look good together, don't they? Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, share this video, and hit like. I try my best to be honest here up at Maple Motors. What? The windshield wiper, you push this down here? Check it out. Way cool. There's a pedal on the floor for your windshield wipers. I like it. Okay, getting ready to walk around this 1968 Mustang Fastback. Of course, it's got the 302 under the hood. No power steering. Pretty clean looking engine bay here. What we're gonna do is walk around, point out any kind of flaws so you know exactly what you're getting before you get here. Be sure to check out those detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. We do have financing and shipping available, plus all of our inventory. I went ahead and opened the trunk and the hood. That way I'm not flopping this camera around and messing it up for y'all. I want y'all to have the best viewing experience. If you have any better ideas, let me know in the comments and I'll use them. All right, let's get up close and personal. I'm gonna run down and look for chips, scratches, dents, rust, any issues that I can find. Coming around the front here, did pick up some bugs. Front bumper, got a little haziness around some of the bolts and stuff. For the most part, it looks pretty good. Grill's in good shape. Got a chip right there below the headlight. Coming down the lower portion. up and over. Looking pretty straight down at the bottom there in the corner. Little spot there. Coming up over. Picked up some dirt from the road there. Little dimple in the back, look at that. And down this side here. Some bubbly looking mirrors. Got some pitting popping up on your trim there. A little dry cracking on the vent window seal. Little ding there. Windshield looks pretty good. Got a couple dings. That's where they're trying to put it on. They were a little rough with it, I bet. It's probably new trim. The pillar, it's got some imperfections. Slight line there. The paint's just a little bit higher. Little spot there. Coming around the back here. Dual exhaust. Nice new chrome bumper. Looks like fairly new tail lights. Look at some of the jam here. Spare tire, is it? Yeah. Spare tire's in there, all bolted down. Get up in the jams. In your package tray. Pull the mat, like some kind of insulation, soundproofing. Pulling it, more insulation under that. Doesn't look bad at all. Dry up in here too. Should I leave a nick mess in here? I'll try to straighten her out a little bit. Good deal. Push the lock, delete is on there. You push it with the key fob to open it. And she's shut. This one also has the shaped door handles on it. I'm gonna go to the front since my shadow is gonna be casted the whole time. And we'll head to the back. Let's hit this side of the car now. And the lower portion tires are in decent shape. Looks like American racing wheels. Up and over the fender. Couple dimples there. Up and over the fender. Just a slight dimple there. Picked up some more stuff on the road there, it looks like. Let me share. Coming down the mid section. Couple slight little bubbles It's that chemical peel. It's like silicone when they sprayed the car down and it got caught in the paint. You can see it right here in this section. Just some little dots. I'm doing my best to make them pop up. Okay, made it around the car. Let's check the interior out now. Coming up on the door panel there. Weather strip looks good. A little overspray on the bottom here. I guess they re-dyed the interior. Got a spot right there. A couple chips on the bottom of the door. Door panel itself is not that bad. Looks pretty good. A little pitting on the door handle. Coming up on the jams here. Seat looks pretty good. Carpet's not bad. Console, too bad. Let's go ahead and flip this up back here. Should just flip on up. What am I hitting? There it goes. Checking out that headliner, a little loose on this side. A little loose on that side too. Face of the radio's in the office. Fan is not blowing in this one. All right, guys. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget maplemotors.com for financing, shipping, detailed pictures, all of our inventory. And here on YouTube, you can look up all these different videos of all the cars that we've had in the past. See all the different test drives, the reviews, price points. We try to stay below the national average, around $2,000. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, also hit like. I'll keep the videos posted for you every single day. And I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you later, guys.